Hello everyone. This video presents the short story Rakshasargal written by Sivashankari. Now let's see few points about the writer. Sivashankari is a popular Tamil writer and activist. Her writings examine crisis situation in society and in personal lives. Her novel titled Oru Manidhanin Kadai, which is about a drunkard and his plight, made her famous overnight and endeared her to Tamil readers. She has written 30 novels, 13 travelogues, and 150 short stories. Many of them had been translated into English and other languages. Her ambitious project Knit India through literature has attracted national attention and is receiving the support of the Sahitya Academy. Through this project, she aims at substantiating through literature the idea of unity in diversity. Some of her notable works are அவன் நண்டு வேரில்லாத மரங்கள் 47 நாட்கள் அடிமாடுகள். One out of those 150 short stories is Rakshasargal. It well portrays sensitive matters about girl children. The short story starts with a pleasant detail of a family's relationship and reunion after a longer time, but then creates a terrified mood in the story. The major characters are Attai, the old woman who brought up her brother's two daughters, Purni, the elder daughter, Kamali, the younger daughter, Lavanya, the girl child. Apart from them, workers in Kamali's mother-in-law's house, who are Bihari boy, the cook, the driver, Ashok, college student and uncle of Lavanya, and workers in Attai's father's house in the flashback, who were Murugan, the cook, the driver, Guru, relative of Attai. Now let's move on to the story. The story starts with Kamali's arrival from America, where she got settled after her marriage. She has a daughter named Lavanya, whose age is 4. She visits her sister Purni's house, where she sees her Attai, who had brought up Purni and herself after their mother's death. Kamali happily introduces her daughter Lavanya to Attai, but Attai briefly blesses the child and looks lost in some thought, sitting devastated. When Kamali asks Purni about Attai's condition, she says that Attai is not mentally sound and doctors have said that she lives in a separate world created by herself. Both the sisters sulk on this for some time and then discuss about Kamali's stay in that place. Kamali says that she has come to attend a wedding and before that they have planned to visit 6 Murugan temples. Also, she has decided to leave Lavanya in her mother-in-law's house. Purni insists Kamali to leave Lavanya with her, but Kamali refuses and says that her mother-in-law's house have enough people and workers to take care of Lavanya. She points out to the Bihari cook, the driver, and Ashok, the uncle of Lavanya. As Attai heard all these things, slowly the memories of Attai unfolds. She thinks of incidents where she was 4 years old, that the cook in her house named Murugan has abused her after taking her with him to tell stories. Attai was too young to know what was happened to her and was lost in his story. But she felt that something was off with his behavior. The next incident happened when she was 7 years old. When one particular day her mother couldn't pick her up from school, the driver alone went and took her to the beach. He crossed his limits with her after buying her an ice cream. Attai started to suffer much pain and cried, but she was threatened by the driver. After the two incidents, Attai's father fired both the workers. Here, the author has not let the readers know if the father knew what happened or he randomly fired them. Because all the events was from Attai's point of view, the author has taken the story like this to emphasize how Attai was an ignorant child. The next incident happened when she was 8 years old. This time, her young relative Guru took her to his room by saying that he would polish her nails and abused her. Attai was crying and pleading him to leave. All these incidents teared her into pieces, both mentally and physically. When she got married at 18 years, she experienced similar terror and screamed out of the pain. Thus, she was taken as mentally not well and had been thrown back to her father's place. At the present, Purni again insists on leaving Lavanya with her, but Kamali refuses strongly and says that the cook, driver, and Ashok will be waiting for Lavanya. Suddenly, Attai grabs Kamali's hand and says, "No, Kamali, they all are Rakshasa, demons. They will tear our child into pieces and her life will be spoiled." Here ends the short story with the words of Attai. After the story, Attai can be viewed as a poor victim of men's temptation to lust. She exemplifies the terror and suffering of ignorant girl child who had been used by men. The character shows how girl children could be shattered both mentally and physically. The story well portrays the mental status of a girl who had been abused similarly. Attai's character becomes devastated after all such brutal experiences. The pathetic condition of such victims, where they could not even tell anyone about this, is revealed through Attai's character. Since Attai has brought up Kamali and Purni, they didn't know anything about the abuse. Kamali thinks that wealthy place and workers could provide all comfort to her child and so decides to leave her in her mother-in-law's house. Thus, Kamali is seen as careless mother in this perspective. Purni and Kamali thinks that making Attai eat food and take bath is sufficient to take care of her, but they couldn't understand what Attai really feels. At one instance, Purni says that Attai being lost in her own world makes easy to take care of her. Thus, both the daughters have no idea about what Attai has been going through. The character Attai, being mute throughout the story, opens her mouth suddenly at the end to protect her granddaughter from the dreadful experience she got earlier. Her words create much impact on readers at the end. It also creates tension in the mood of the story and enables readers to get curious about the aftermath. The same set of characters of men is presented in both past and the present to emphasize the upcoming danger to the child Lavanya. Attai's character is presented strong. Even though she had been traumatized by her dark past, she has successfully brought up two girl children. Only in her old age she looks devastated about the world. Still, she got herself together and warns Kamali about the danger which could possibly encounter the child Lavanya. Thus, the themes presented in this short story are parenting girl children, abuse of girl children and their trauma, the misuse by own relatives. The title Rakshasargal best fits the story. It represents those men who uses ignorant children to satisfy their bodily needs. This short story seems successful in provoking people and creating awareness about the pain of girl children.